Hey y'all, so I'm live because I don't have space, okay? I need to get it together. But anyways, y'all, remember I said I was going to share things where, you think people do already or know and everyone's not doing it. And I was just casually talking to someone who's, a little older than me and we were talking and I was like, "Yeah, I washed my clothes." I think I was wearing white that day because I do wear a lot of white. They wear their undershirts, the socks, and I usher at my church, so I do wear white a lot. And I have an all white dress, and I have a just white shirt when I have to usher with a black skirt. All right. Anyways, and we have all white sheets in our room, and I wash every week at a minimum. So I was just, "Oh yeah, I use my bluing." She's like, "What?" I was like, "Bluing. You put it in there to make your whites whiter." She's like, "What? You need to share that." I was like, "You're right, I do." Also, I have a lot of gray hair, as y'all can see in some of my videos. It depends on where my hair is flipped. You'll see it. Anyways, the purpose is I have a purple shampoo that I use after I wash my hair to make my gray pop, to make it brighter. It's just a science to it. So it only makes sense to do it with your clothes, right? Anyways, so I just filled up. Let me turn my camera on. All right, y'all. So this is what I use. I'm doing my laundry right now, my sheets. It's rainy, perfect day, so I can get back in the bed when I'm done. All right, I use this and I could fill this up some more, but I took this old bottle. You can see the brand. It was some grape juice that I had. We drunk it all, so I ended up just washing it out, emptying it. Filled it up with water first, and then I put 1 teaspoon of this. All right, if you want, this is too much, but you could put a cap full if you had like a gallon. But this isn't quite a gallon, I don't think. It's like what, 64 ounces? Gallon's like 96. So yeah, you can probably use this if you had a gallon. But I just squirted it in there and shake it up. And you only need like a tablespoon of this. Some people use more, but you don't want that blue in your whites. Okay? So I haven't had any issues and I've been using it for over a year. I've had this same bottle. It says 8 ounces. It's still full, y'all. I wish you could feel it. It's still full. And I just keep it in this little plastic in my laundry room until I need it again. And this, y'all, lasts me so long. Again, you only need a tablespoon. So I'm going to show you. I'm doing laundry now. I already put my whites in here. And what I do, you see it's blue, but it doesn't look good. But I put it in the little, with the fabric softener part. And I already got my detergent in here and my whites. And then what I do, I'm trying to do this and use my phone. Lord. I just pour a little bit of the bluing in there. And that's it. And I start my washing. And what I do is I want it hot. Whites. It's already going to go. And then I put the fabric softener on so it can release from there. And I don't even use fabric softener, so it don't matter that it's kind of stained. I'm sure I can clean it out. But that's also a reason why. Did it start? Hold on. I don't want to be going around thinking my sheets didn't start. You don't want to put too much because you don't want your whites to stain. Okay, it's good. Yep. And I got one more load of whites to do after that. And then I'm good. But y'all, I'm going to put it up here again. This is it. Again, you only need a little bit to dilute it. Just like the fertilizer we used the other day with the banana water. You just dilute your fertilizer and it goes very far. And it still has that level of potency. So that's it, y'all. I wish I could show you after. Again, I'm going live of how white the whites are once you're done. But again, I had those same sheets when we bought the house 8 years ago, and I've been using the same ones, and they have been white because of that, and I wash them every week. So yeah, pillowcases as well are thrown in there, and all our white clothes. And you don't need much, y'all. It goes a very long way. All right, that's all I got, y'all. Also, if you got some tips, maybe you got another way to whiten. I have used without the bluing. I have used vinegar before with the detergent because it helps with like smells, and it got it whiter as well. So if you got any tips, share them down there in the comments. Um, 'Cause I'm sure it's not available for everyone. The bluing, I did get that off Amazon. If it's still available, I don't know because it was some years ago, but they have it. I know Walmart sells stuff, but I think it's a different brand. But it's definitely available, and I think the fabric stores, you wouldn't think, but it makes sense because it's fabric. But the fabric stores sell it as well. And I want to say places like Ace Hardware, places like that, right? But they sell those as well. All right, y'all. That's all I got. I love y'all. Bye.